in the hope that you will.
Yeah. I feel like it's this missing link. Every connection yet to exist. It's not what you see that is art. Art is the gap.
There's something unseen between the air we breathe. What a crowd might call magic is really more like alchemy. Like Beethoven took 4 notes and brought forth a 5th masterpiece, making solid sonic gold from just a handful of ivory. It's a symphony of sensation, with euphoria in first chair. And as you summon each section, nothing else can compare. It's building an empire from childlike wonder. The innocent question of Edwin Land's daughter.
It's moving at light speed, resting at the same time. A theory blossoming in the mind of Einstein. Making moments fall like confetti instead of dominoes. Time is juxtaposed, like Kurt says, so it goes. The artist and the gambler share a mile-long tightrope. You know what binds them both is their addiction to hope. It's exchanging raw trauma for artistic karma, or rebranding your stigma as liquid charisma. It's a knife fight in a phone booth between time and the truth. It's a spectacle renaissance where attention is fuel. Carving my initials into every pixel, like this keyboard and mouse are my hammer and chisel. Keyboards give you everything from control to escape, and in the middle where you need it is even more space. It's taking a fistful of nothing and making it really matter, like MacGyver with mullets or Jackie Chan with a ladder. Elevate a fast-paced game with creative restraints. Trade your pond for a rink and no momentum escapes. It's raising the stakes by an order of magnitude, having real written aptitude without all of that attitude. It's weaving airwaves that make their hair stand on end, and saving that sensation from being condemned. Art blows your hair back and makes a moment eternal. The ingredients more secret than that fried chicken kernels. Complete odyssey of sound from clouds to the underground. It's giving them electric shoes so every step's a thundercloud. It's even proving people wrong. You can't blank or you'll never belong. And sometimes it goes on until you prove yourself wrong. Disturbing the comfort and comforting the disturbed. That's the artist's creed, to be forever preserved. From the edge of the horizon to the tip of your toes. A feeling really hard to say, but every artist knows. It's the ball in the air with 2 seconds left. 20,000 people holding their breath. Fireworks of arms launch in victory, and the arena explodes with electricity. It's taking some of everything, kind of like Bruce Lee, and making the impossible a daily routine. Turning the air over water into pure adrenaline, weaponizing your attention into undercover medicine, the speed beneath my feet into flowing dopamine. The love-hate relationship with gravity grows daily, transforming script to screen and making visuals with vocabulary, galvanizing eyes with fire inside every capillary, building an invisible bridge between us through empathy and laying perfect tracks for the bullet train of comedy. When you stand next to a stool, laughter becomes nitroglycerin, telling stories that get you more invested than Mark Cuban. It's comedians like Peele or Krager just crushing horror. Do you think the sorrow flows from the same veins as humor? Adding familiar flavors to a new spectrum of colors. It's the emotional orchestra in a theater of strangers, putting pictures in their mind that summon tears from the eyes. An experiential rocket from the grave to the skies. Its anguish revealed in a flash of vulnerability. Is a guy crying without becoming a meme even a possibility? We decorate space with art and adorn time with music, but we're still torn apart by every pundit and critic. True attention is a whisper, it's turning doubt into wow. They couldn't care less, but can't ignore you now. turning expectations into piles of ashes and making the gold standard seem tired and fascist. It's work in the dark so you can shine in the light, with gunpowder for paint and sculpting with something like dynamite. Your back on the canvas looks like nowhere to go, but your canvas is above you, like Michelangelo, on a completely different level than the rest of the crowd. So get up off that floor. We've got work to do now. Reach into a black hole to bring back something beautiful. Never mind the physics, the atmosphere is exquisite. Revolution of consensus, liberation of the senses. It's a raging exclamation on a massive understatement. Struggling to keep the water right below your chin, but making it all look just like some synchronized swim. Make the work of Sisyphus look completely effortless. Your life can't fall apart if it wasn't together to begin with. If this is shallow and pretentious, make me self-conscious in the comments, cause modern content's selling envy since making meaning lost incentives. What is an eternity split 7 billion different ways? An everlasting currency that's just been broken into days.
Failure is just a frame, not your picture in the definition. Your marble is made of time, and your canvas is a generation. They never said it'd be easy, but it's definitely worth it. So let this be one artist's anthem, and just enough to get you started.